What's poppin', YouTube? How we doing? It is the start of another week. Happy Tuesday. We're in it to win it. Getting started with a new week. Lots to talk about today. Definitely wanted to get started talking about the week in general. Tomorrow might be one of our better days. Might be the best day of the week. We'll definitely uncover that as well. 3 really good drops going to be going live tomorrow. Today, this morning, is going to be kind of a low-key day. It'll get us caught up with the latest and the greatest. Also, over the weekend, we had a ton of good NBA games as well. If you guys have any questions, want to bring anything up, feel free to talk about it in the chat. We'll also be answering questions. In the next hour, we'll probably concentrate more or less on the sneaker news. Then we'll head on over to the rest of the week and take a look at the drop list for the rest of the week. Also, we do got a lot of raffles out there. Decent shoes going to be dropping, whether you're going for the Rodeo Nike SBs, the CSEF Nike SBs, or the Jumpman Jacks. There's quite a few raffles for all 3 of them. If you've been paying attention, of course, in the Discord underneath the raffle links, you'll also find these when they do drop. Again, Discord link going to be down in the video description. Then we're going to talk about that first look at that Bape CDG collaboration as well. Looks like, we got a lot of white Air Force Ones. Going to be dropping. We also got some good Bapesta colorways, I would say. Probably one of the best Air Force Ones I'm looking forward to is going to be the Yachty, the green, the Rastafari colorway, the green, yellow, and red colorway. I do like that colorway. I also like the patent leather on them. I like a good Bapesta collab. Usually, I like them with the patent leather. You know, the Marvel one, just in recent years, has probably been my favorite Bapesta collab. But there is a CDG collab. We'll take a look at that one as well, see what you guys are feeling on that one. Then we're going to hop on over. We got a crazy Brooks collab. We got an RSVP Gallery Brooks collab. And I'm not going to lie, if the staple Brooks collab was the coming out party for Brooks, well, I guess we're just going to throw another party because this one is also another coppable colorway. We'll take a closer look at that Action Bronson 992. We got another colorway. I'm actually kind of digging that colorway. It almost reminds me of the Carhartt collaboration that we got, I believe, a couple years ago. I think back in 2022. But nonetheless, let me say hello to the chat. We started up another week. Gang. Let's go. Good morning. First and foremost, a big up, Mr. Sheridan. Good morning, Hunter. Also in the house. Good to see you, player. Smoke Puff Clouds in the chat. Deuces to the ceiling. Tony, what's happening? Also, Mo in the building. Good to see you guys. Big salutes going out. Good morning. JB, buenos dias, mi amigo. ¿Cómo está? Big salutes. Cheers. Smoke Puff. There we go. We got the pinkies to the ceiling. TP. What's happening, player? Big salutes. Good morning. Happy top of the morning to everyone. Hopefully everyone's weekend was ripping. We kind of had a light one, did a lot of working, but nonetheless, we're ready to start this week off with a bang. We also have some samples of, it looks like a Cos pair from 2017. This one is a friends and family pair, but I figured we'd start taking a look at some cause samples. Means we got another cause collaboration around the corner. Can't wait for that one. I'm still trying to get the other two. We also got a Nyjah Sylvester going to be dropping for holiday. We know we already have a Jordan 4 Nyjah Sylvester coming up. We got the fire red colorway. We've seen these Jordan 1 lows. I actually saw a sample for this one probably back in like 2021 or 2022. It was a high top version. But I gotta say, I'm liking the low top version even better. Really buttery colorway. Kind of goes off his first Jordan 1 collab. It looks very similar to that, just a different colorway. Instead of like the popcorn colorway, it's got a dark upper, kind of like probably a black or like a charcoal gray mixed with that vintage colorway. Look, a really nice looking shoe. Really nice looking colorway. You know it. Loving the energy this morning. You know it. We're looking to start this week off with a bang. Any big W's you guys got to report over the weekend? There we go, Bulldog into the house. Let's get it. Another week. There we go. Good to see you guys. Good morning, good morning. Loving the energy this morning. Nice little start to the week. Again, kind of a low-key day today, but we're going to be kind of getting through it. Talking about tomorrow. Tomorrow's looking real nice. We got the Nina Chanel's. Going to be dropping. We also have the Cortez going to be dropping. And then we also got the Jumpman Jacks going to be dropping. So going to be a pretty fun morning tomorrow. The Cortez drop isn't going to be until 1 p.m. So it'll kind of be like it was 2 weeks ago. I'll stream tomorrow morning. I'll probably stream up to about when I go into work. So about 11 o'clock. And then the Cortez, I'm guessing it'll be a raffle, but all hands on deck for that one. You know it. That's going to be going down tomorrow. We got the Salehi drop at 11. And then the Travis Scott drop should start our morning out. You know it. What's happening, D's? Good morning. Cheers. All right. And then we're going to hop on over. Oh, man, we got all kinds of stuff. We got we got a first look at the shattered backboard, Jordan 1. We also got some looks at that Adidas rivalry, that unheard of brand, Grandma's Couch 2. Now, that one's not going to be dropping until May 10th. May is looking super, super buttery. Lots of good jobs in May, lots of good drops in May, whether it's collabs, or just OG colorways. Jordan also has a couple bangers going to be dropping. Probably my favorite is going to be the white cements. Going to be dropping on the 24th of the month. But we'll talk a little bit more about that Grandma's Couch 2 as well. It looks like those are going to be pretty limited. I feel like I saw the stock on those. Yeah, stock on the Grandma's Couch 2. Which is going to be dropping May 10th. Only 600 pairs. So those ones are going to be slim pickings as well. Kind of the follow-up. I mean, a tough one to kind of follow up that last collab that they had. But nonetheless, I want to get you guys' opinion on the Grandma's Couch. Are you copping? Are you dropping? Also, today, it looks like we also got the Simpsons Croc. Those have dropped. They dropped last week as well. I know a couple people ended up getting a W on those. If you guys are after those, it looks like they are going to be dropping in more stores today as well. There we go, Jay Solo. What's happening, player? Buenos dias, mi amigo. So much big salutes. Good to see you, my man. J-Dog, let's go. Big salutes. Good morning, good morning, good morning. You know it. Thoughts on the 11 lows going on sale? Well, I didn't pick up a pair. I do like 11. I mean, I don't love the look. Like, I do have a couple pairs of 11 lows. Usually, I always like low tops. Most times than not. I mean, there are a few exceptions where I'll like the high top better. But more times than not, I'll always go for the low top. That one, I don't love the 11 lows. Again, I do got like the 72 and 10s. I also have the Columbia lows. I held off. I didn't cop them, so I would like them for a discount. I would definitely cop them, but it's kind of one of those where some people really like them and others don't. But if I can get a good price on those, especially the bread pair, I'm definitely going for it. Actually, if any of them are like a decent colorway, especially if they're on sale, I wouldn't have a problem picking up most of those. But I would rather have the 11 is probably the only Jordan shoe that I like the high tops much better than the low tops. All the other ones, well, I shouldn't say that now that we're thinking about like the Jordan 6 lows. Yeah, I would say they're one of, I would say it's a shoe you got to get on sale, if that makes sense. They're a lot more palatable if you can get them on sale. If we're paying $200 for them, I'm going to pass on them more times than not, for sure. All right, what else we got going on? What do we got there? J-Mac, sir, read the note I just wrote on the chat. Is it upstairs? Ghost Riders. Oh, there we go. There it is. I was like, what did I miss? J-Mac, so I worked on my brewery. Something coming your way. Think you can do an unboxing? Yeah, of course. Absolutely. I didn't know you were working on your brewery. I didn't know you were cooking something up like that. Let's go. Absolutely. Yeah. If whether it's a t-shirt, brewery, I'll try it all on stream. Yeah, that's right up my alley too. That's a great idea. Nolan, I need the Supreme Camo. BB Simons. I'm guessing the zip-up jacket and the velvet leopard jersey. Yeah, the leopard jersey is fire. That one's probably going to go quick. Absolutely. Best baseball jersey probably that is dropped. There are some baseball jerseys that are going to be dropping over on the Supreme side, but they're believe me, I bought one last year. I thought I was getting the button up, and it ended up only having like 2 buttons on the top, and you got to put it over your kind of the ones that they wear for batting practice. That's the one I copped last year. So yeah, I like the ones that you're talking about much better, especially the colorway. That cheetah, the leopard one, is pretty good. I know I still want that track jacket with the leopard imprint on the inside. I still want one of those. I keep on looking at them on the site, and I'm like, dude, I can't drop 400 buckaroos on those bad boys. But nonetheless, appreciate all you guys just getting here. A big salute. Good morning. Happy Tuesday.
Club going up on a Tuesday.
You know it. And then we got the new switchboard right here. So we're trying to kind of get used to it. A little bit of practice, and we should have her working pretty smoothly, I would say. You know it. Tony, I work at a brewery. I drink anymore. More than a shirt. All right, my boy. Whatever comes, hey, man, it's great content. I'll put it on stream. I appreciate that as well. See what you got going. See what you got coming. Just look out for a package from Embolden and Santiago. The whale vagina. My man. Lito. Big salutes. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, I'll definitely let you know, too. I'll send you a message over on Insta. I don't know if I have your phone number, but I'll definitely send one over on Insta when I get the package. That way you know it got here safely. For sure. All right, let's go ahead and pop on over. We just getting the morning started. We're pretty excited. We also have that Ernie Barnes collab going to be dropping. That's going to be that Supreme. Some people really like Ernie Barnes' work. Other people probably aren't going to be familiar with it. I know this was the first time that I was familiar with it. I wasn't really aware of him until Well, he's done some previous collabs. But he was an ex-NBA player. We'll probably go over the history behind it a little bit more. If we have time, we can definitely do it today because I did pull up a slide for the behind the history of that Supreme collab that's going to be dropping on Sunday. Or sorry, not Sunday, Thursday. There's still some good stuff going to be dropping on Supreme. If you guys want to go over, I think we kind of went over it on Friday. There's like all the items that are still left to drop. There's definitely some good zip-up jackets. You know, like if you're buying hoodies or zip-ups, I would definitely look at the rest of the Supreme drop list just so you can see what's coming out in the future. I don't like the BB Simon one. I think is dope. I do like that one. It is going to be a little bit more expensive, you know, because of the hardware that comes, you know, in the spell out. They got those, what are we even calling those? Like, they're like not diamond bezels. They're like a Swarovski crystal. The BB Simon bling, I should say. But I'm sure the retail price on those will probably be, man, I'm guessing the retail price on those BB Simon zip-ups, I think, is going to be like $350. Where if you wanted like a zip-up, there's also a couple zip-ups with the spell out that are going to be dropping. And then there's one that I really like. It's plain in the front, and then it has like a Supreme hit on the back. But it comes in a really dope pink colorway as well. But definitely some sweet things still to drop over on the Supreme side. Then, of course, Nigel Sylvester. We got two bangers coming up. One is going to be coming up this summer, and then it looks like the low top we're not going to be getting until the spring season. So let me go ahead and pop on over our let's go ahead and make sure that we got everything going here. This is the first stream that we uploaded. We got the new switchboard. So definitely going to be playing a lot of sound effects. There we go. We got to make sure that one is not muted. There we go. Perfect. All right, we got the sound effects locked and loaded. I've been waiting for this thing for at least 6 months. At least 6 months, the switchboard. I've been doing it all on like one device. And now we finally got it laid out. So it'll probably take me some time to get used to. But we're pretty pumped up.
Another one.
Yes, sir. There we go. What do we got in finish line, Mo? We got some of those rejuvenates. The slip-on G-Face. Let's poppin', player. Good morning, good morning. You know it. We picking up right where we left off. Another week. Another great ending to the week as well. Friday night, we're back for the second round. We've moved on to the second round of the tourney, and whoo, sheesh, have we seen some heat? First round, crazy. I think the second round is even going to bring out even more crazy heat, and we're looking forward to it. The first show going to be Friday night at the Doghouse. Whoop, whoop. Size 11 Bulldog. He's calling the Nigels the shoe of the year, the Fire Red. It wouldn't be far out. Like right now, I would say the early shoe of the year would be the Brick by Bricks. It would be in the mix. You know, you'd have to throw that one in, even if you were doing like 5 finalists. In fact, let's do it right now. What's your guys' shoe of the year? There we go. Sheesh. TP. He goes, Saturday's your boy birthday. Well, if I know my boy's doing it right, he's already getting litty. It's Tuesday. The start is today. Hell yeah, TP. We definitely going to have to celebrate on Saturday. Let's go. You know it. The big birthday. Hey, that's my favorite time of the year usually. The birthday week. Sometimes, depending on what birthday, it could be a birthday month. Fire Red is my favorite shoe of all time. It's a great shoe. It's a great shoe. I'm a big Jordan 4 fan as well. I kind of like this one better though, Bulldog, because this one actually like has that small swoosh, and then you got the Bike Air instead of the Nike Air. But yeah, I think I love my OG colorways, but that little swoosh on the toe always gets me, man. I just love the way that looks, especially when you're wearing like a baggy pant with the 4s. It just looks so, like when you now, like if you wear like a 20-inch hem, 19-inch hem, it's going to cover like all the way up until probably like your bottom laces. And then like it's perfect for that, like that little swoosh. Especially now that I've been switching a lot of my pants to really baggy pants. And usually when I wear my 4s, like that swoosh definitely makes a difference, I think. I love the way that looks. And I love the 2 colors as well. Definitely going to be coppers for sure. Fire Red 4 Mars is probably one of the best Fire Reds for sure. Galaxy was another underrated release. Not everyone talked about it anymore this year. Yeah, that was they've just gotten kind of high in price. I still would like the Galaxy foams, but I haven't been able to get a pair of those. Yeah, as simple as that little swoosh is, oh man, it makes the world of a difference, I think. Because I've seen videos too where I like just like, let's say there was a dude popping wheelies on a dirt bike and he had the brick by bricks on. And he had a pair of like baggy pants on, and like all you could really see was like the reflection in that little swoosh. It looked really nice in the camera, I gotta say. It kind of sucked me in. That's weird. That was the first day I like, because the brick by bricks were always one that I was like, oh yeah, if I can get them, cool. If I can get them for retail, cool. I didn't think I was gonna go out of my way to cop them, and that ship has sailed. We definitely are going to do what we can. If I can, I would, if I got the white ones, I wouldn't need the brick by bricks. Like, I think I could just live with those. If the price of the brick by bricks is like $700 by the time I cop them, which it could happen because I feel like right now they've gotten up into the, I don't know, like where are we even at with the brick by bricks right now? Yeah, let me go over to the big board. I would imagine they're probably in the $500 range. In my size, yeah, 500 exactly. But some of the bigger sizes, looks like we're up to around like 600 buckaroos. Also, looks like Guppy the Puppy just getting up. He's actually joining us this morning. My man with the master plan, as you can see there in the background by the fireplace, he's actually up this morning. He was pretty excited. Really excited, more or less, for the weekend. And he also, tomorrow, he was looking forward to those Cortez 95s and those Nina Chanels. He thought those would look pretty good when we're out on a walk. So if we can, we'll get both of those. There we go, Cheesy. Big salutes. Good morning. Is that OG? OG Brock. Good morning, fam. There we go. Good to see you guys. Happy start of the week. You know it. We just trying to get that energy up a little bit. I mean, we're raw dogging a hoodie right now. I definitely don't got a t-shirt under this thing. This thing is like a size, probably 2 sizes too small for your boy. We feel a little guilty when we wear it, mostly walking up and down the stairs, but it's kind of like a training bra because it's a little bit tighter fitting. So the titties don't jiggle too much. Right? Hey, big salutes. Good to see you guys. Good morning, good morning. Did you guys see the Simpson Crocs, the Krusty the Clowns? Those do go hard. Yeah, those, I like a good Croc. I think I'm going to pass on the Simpson ones, though, because we got, if we get the Salehis this week, and we got some big collabs coming up, my Croc collection is getting, I might need I might need its own closet pretty soon for all of my foam shoes. The Easy Slides, the foam runners, and the Crocs. For some reason, that side of my collection is starting to look bigger than the rest of my collection. Oh, we gotta quit getting the slip-ons. Oh boy, there he is, man, Max. Yo, yo, yo. Good morning. Good to see you guys. Happy Tuesday. We in it to win it this morning. All right, loving the soundboard. Absolutely gonna be this thing. I just got to get a little mount for it, like maybe like right here. Most people have them on and it's an iPad, but I feel I can work on a little smaller surface. So we're gonna see if we're gonna give it a rip. At least it clears up my counter real nice, because if I had a little phone holder right here, it would be, boom, boom, where I could at least just poke. Yeah, I think that's where we're gonna want to go. I think that's where we're gonna want to go with it.
Let's go.
The soundboard game changer. And the thing is I've always had it too, but it was just hard for me because I was working on one device. So anytime I would show like up here when we look at, I like to have my phone up here, whether we're on Nike sneakers or if we're just like talking about something and I got to pull up like an overlay. It's just so much easier to do on the phone. And when I was doing that, I couldn't have the soundboard up. So, I would always have to go back to another window, and it would be like a little delay. And usually if you need a sound effect, you need it like right now. So the delay always was a kind of a buzz killer. I was always like 3 seconds late with it. Hell yeah. You cheesy, you know it, baby. We stepping up our game. We got to just get these biceps a little bit bigger. Holding up, baby. You know it. Hell yeah. You know it. Fun's out, guns out. Always flexing the guns. Don't let this shirt fool you. Just because it's like 3 sizes too small, we don't want to throw it away yet. That's why we gotta unzip the neck, else it's a little choky up on top. All right, what else we got? All right, there we go. All right, let's move on to the neck. God, we got tons of stuff. We got a new Nyjah Huston. Let's start there. I don't think we're gonna get done with everything we got to get done with. But I wanted to start here because Hunter was just talking about these bad boys. Let me just go ahead and move on over to the big board. Excuse me. The Crocs, again, the Simpson Croc. You won't have a problem picking these up. If you do want them, you shouldn't have a problem. They were available last week as well. The Nina Chanel's. The Nina Chanel Crocs that are dropping tomorrow, I want those more than anything tomorrow. That might be a hot take, but I'm going there with it. Those things are they're right up my alley. And I'm sure most of you guys know what I'm talking about. If you don't, we can definitely hop on over there. We'll also take a look at that, in-hand look at that D-Book 1. That's also going to be dropping later this week. We're going to take a look also at that Action Bronson, and there's a Sakai collab we'll also be taking a look at. We also got a foam posit dropping this week. All my foamy for the homies. We were talking to you guys as well. We got a decent foam posit, the Psychic Blue, going to be dropping this week. So a little bit of something for everyone. Getting the month of May started off, hopefully, on the right foot. Got some good SBs. I haven't gotten any W's yet, but we will go through some of the raffles. Man, do you guys want to see something? Look at this Brooks collab. And then we'll go over to the Nyjah Hustons, okay? We'll go Brooks collab, Nyjah Hustons, and then we'll start talking about the raffles. If you guys want me to go over any of the raffles, We definitely can. But in case you guys missed over the weekend, the true LeBron stopper here. Just a little smile shot. Hopefully we can get this one done. We're going to probably need a little bit of practice for the Warriors. They're running on all cylinders right now. And I can't, man, that's going to be a fun series to watch if both of those do move on to the second round. We were pretty happy over the weekend, I'm not going to lie. It's not every year where the T-Puffs get past, do anything really, even make the playoffs. So we were pretty pumped about that one. But let's take a look at this Brooks collab. Also, the This Is Never That collab, I'm kind of excited for as well. Even though these are pretty boring to most people. Like, that's a color I can wear almost every day. Old school, you better be quiet. No cheering on the war. Man, yeah, I can't wait. What a matchup, though, huh? What a matchup. Yeah, I don't know who's going to guard Steph is the thing. It's such like a mismatch for us. But we're going to be way bigger than you guys. But your bigs move a lot better, especially than Rudy. So it's going to be interesting. We're going to have to double Steph. And, because we have better defenders for Jimmy Butler. Steph, we're not going to be, who's going to match him? Brandon Conley? What are we doing? Maybe put Ant on. Ant's probably going to have to guard Jimmy B, especially in the fourth quarter. He's going to want to take the best guy. He's looking for the business. He's not running from it. He's looking for it and going out and initiating the business. What a game. The playoffs have been pretty good for how kind of lackluster the season was. Really liking what I'm seeing. The Rockets can none of the young players step up? Is Şengün their guy? Şengün was a great addition. Has definitely got a huge, sky. But I don't know. I think some of the young pups need to step up there in Houston. Şengün had almost 40 last night. And he ain't going to get, I was going to say he ain't going to get that on the Timberwolves, but they're probably not going to play the Timberwolves. There is still one game left. I'm out here probably trying to jinx everybody, including my team. I always like to count the eggs before the chickens hatch. I'm one of those guys. You haven't beat Lakers yet? Cheesy. It is the truth. All right, I'll quit the shit talking. I hate LeBron, but he has come back from 3. Yes. He definitely has. Now, that could be arguably, wasn't that against OKC? That was against KD, wasn't it? Did he come down 3-1 against, was that KD? Or was that the Warriors? Did he come back 3-1 on the Warriors? God, don't tell me that. I think he did. I think it was 2016. Yeah, I have a tough time remembering. But it was a good team too. They were down 3-1. So, I don't think the Timberwolves are as good as that team that came back on them 3-1. So it does make me a little nervous. But I think we're kind of finding our stride right now. Yeah, thinking about the Nina Crocs too now. Lot drop. Oh man, yeah, tomorrow, dude. The Nina Chanel Crocs are fucking sweet, dude. Look at the glow up pack on these things. Where in the hell do we got them at here? Dude, these might be the best things that have dropped this year. Fucking A. You know how much wear I get out of my Crocs and my Yeezy slides? I think I'm going on the year 3. Yeah, because we haven't had the channel for that long, but I think I'm going on year 3 with my first pair of Yeezy slides. I got a few different colorways I wear, but still the first colorway I busted out about 3 summers ago. I still wear those. I wear those almost, probably like anytime I'm just beating a pair up or, running errands or whatnot. I mean, they're pretty beat up. They still got some tread on the bottom. But still, fuck, I got 3-4 years out of those bad boys. 70 buckaroo, 65 was the total. Remember when we got all those Yeezys? Dude, I bought like 17 pairs of Yeezys. I just got a whole 2 Yeezy size runs with just size 10. But the only thing that sucks is most of them are like the gray color. Like there's 3 colorways that are very similar. But I know one of the colorways that we stocked up on, I think they're going for like 160, 170. So I'll probably get rid of a few pairs of those bad boys. But yeah, we stocked up all the way to the ceiling. When those last few Yeezy slide drops. Hunter said, I'd whoop the fuck out of Ryan Garcia, bro. Hunter? Man, I don't know, bro. Man, I would love to see it, but fuck. You're setting the bar high right there. Why do you want to whoop Ryan Garcia? Oh, there we go. Oh, well, that's why. Bulldog said, Ryan Garcia versus Raleigh Romero. This weekend going to be the great whole undercard is fired as well. So this is the Garcia's next fight from the Tank fight. Man, dude, he's flown under the radar on this one. He's got to get back on that. Man, the first fight that he promoted with Tank, whether he was doing anything he was talking about, that was one of the best fight promos in boxing in a fucking long time. Outside of like influencer boxing, that actually got me like excited to watch the fight. I like watching smaller guys fight better. They punch more. And I grew up, we got our local boxer around here is Virgil Hill. He was, I think, a featherweight back in, like, the 90s. That's the only boxing match I've ever been to. I went to the Bismarck Civic Center, saw Virgil. And then after the Virgil fight, I went to the Amy Grant concert with my mom. It was an Amy Grant Christmas concert. Yeah, I did that, too. Which is even crazier, I think. Hell yeah. You know it. Big up, Will. Good morning. Good morning. How you doing, player? Big salutes. Happy Tuesday. We in it to win it.
Let's go.
Yeah, we're just looking at some of the Crocs that are going to be dropping. This is the glow up pack. These are actually white. They got a little bit of that pink on the toe as well. They look even better on foot, in my opinion. But the glow-up pack is pretty real on those bad boys. If you were able to get the hillside glow-in-the-dark jacket over the weekend, there we go. Sleeping out. Wow, Amy Grant. Yes, sir. It was an Amy Grant Christmas up here in Nodak when I was just a youngster. But I got to go to the Virgil. That was kind of my thing. I got to go to the Virgil Hill fight, but I had to go with mom and sister the next night to the Amy Grant Christmas concert. I remember having some fun, man. I tell you what, those Amy Grant concerts, panty droppers. Lots of females at those. I was a little bit younger at the time, but I remember seeing some hottie patatis there. Well, it goes work meeting rant long. Well, damn, at least it's over now. Now we can have some fun. Hell yeah, I didn't really miss anything. We've just kind of been talking about we just kind of got started. We've been talking a little bit about what's dropping this week. We'll go through the each day. We'll talk a little bit more about that again. Tomorrow probably going to be the best day We'll probably, the weekend days, I don't think any day has as much drop in as tomorrow. Of course, we got the Cortez collaboration also going to be going live tomorrow. We got the Nina Chanel's, the shoe on the right side of the screen. There's only going to be 1,000 pairs of those. So they probably will be a pain in the neck to grab. But if there's anyone that can get the W and finesse a pair, it's definitely you guys. You guys have been knocking it out the park lately. Hopefully we can keep that running and get
another one.
And
another one.
Boom. What else we got over here? Let's go ahead. We kind of want to go in order, okay? We do got some stuff to talk about, though. Let's talk about that action, Bronson, and then we'll get back on over to the rest of the week. We'll talk about everything dropping each day. I do want to talk about a couple collabs first. We do got a Brooks collab, though. We do got a Brooks collab. Brooks been making some money moves, okay? Check this Brooks collab that we got coming out. They had a video out, and now I can't find the video. It was on the Shoe Game site. It's an RSVP Gallery Brooks collab. It's kind of like an ACG looking sneaker more than anything, kind of like a hiker or like a mountain sneaker. But these aren't bad, you know? I don't think they're as good as the first Jeff Staple collab. But they're not terrible. Shoe Game did put out a video, but I think it was on their story and I didn't save it. Yeah, they had an in-hand look at that Brooks shoe, but yeah, I don't have it anymore. Oh, here we go. Here's the 95 Brooks. Yeah, no. They just got a bunch of the GR Brooks right there. They do got the Jeff Staple one on the top. And normally, the fact that we're even talking about Brooks this year is amazing in itself. And we got to talk about the new Curry. The new Curry silhouette as well. That colorway he was wearing last night, I was kind of feeling that colorway. All right, I'm just trying to, I don't know if I went deep into one of these posts because, yeah, he's got it right there. That is the RSVP Gallery Brooks sneaker. And boy, oh boy, they've been making some money moves. Yeah, I don't have the video anymore, but I'll pull up the shoe for everyone to see. Again, RSVP Gallery Brooks. Right there on the right-hand side. Will said, can't believe the T-Puffs, baby. We call them the T-Puffs up in my neck of the woods. Puffs. Because they're usually so soft that this year we actually got to call them the Wolves. Hell yeah. You know it. They have big salutes. Saw that in another source, May 7th. Let's get it. Mo said go buy socks or a tee from your local skate shop and see what's the situation. Especially their upcoming drop schedule. There's going to be a lot of skate shop exclusive SBs as well. I know we have still several SBs going to be dropping from now until our peak flossing season, which is right around the holiday season. But there will be a lot of, probably half of those are going to be skate shop exclusive. So, yeah, if you do have a local skate shop, definitely tap in. Doesn't hurt, even if you're not comping anything. Just to go introduce yourself, tap in, see what they got going on. Maybe see their drop schedule. Take a look at their SB drop schedule as well. Get to know them a little bit. And I guarantee, with some of the drops we got coming up, especially the boys out in San Diego, Tony, Rob the Beard, they got great relationships with some of their skate shops around there. And I know there's a lot more skate shops in that neck of the woods, but it seems like a really close-knit community, and they get a lot of W's, let me just tell you. And they're always tapping in, seeing what's up, even if they're not buying anything, just going and saying hi to the guys that work there, the shop owner, all that good stuff. Definitely doesn't hurt to tap in, whether you skate or not. All right, what else we got going on? The Gallery Brooks. Absolutely. Support your local if you have one. You know it. I support my local dealer since I don't have a skate shop. Very good. Very good. Hey, man, at least it's going locally. So you know they're going for the local taxes. Maybe not, means it's cash. Hell yeah. Yeah, always go local if you can. Keep that money in the community. You know it. Whether it's the weekly drug dealer, the skate shop, the sneaker shop. In fact, I wish we had more. I wish we had more in my neck of the woods. I wish we definitely had more sneaker shops. Our last sneaker shop, which was Foot Locker, they were running like like he would basically get money, like he would just name a price, and then people would just give him like $20, and then he would, whatever it was, he was just taking cash and sending out whatever probably was in the stock room. And then I went in there one day and they were just closed. And that was kind of the story they gave me. And we've been a little bit sad since that Foot Locker went down. It's been a little bit dusty, in our local mall. The nicest store we have is a JCPenney. Come on. In fact, our whole mall, how we have like the one JCPenney, and then the whole mall, probably half of it is like all the stores are out of business. And then there's a couple just shit stores like in between there. But it's pretty much JCPenney paying probably the rent for the whole mall. And it's like the dustiest JCPenney probably ever. Like whoever you guys, if you go into a JCPenney, ours is probably like all the shit that all the pennies get. And when it goes on sale and goes to clearance, that's probably when it makes it to our store. So they're pretty dusty, unfortunately. A lot of lizards for sure. Oh, yeah. The lizard. I'm telling you, they out shaking what their mama gave them. Absolutely. I mean, sometimes there's so many lizards, especially in our truck stops. I pull up the moped, especially on a nice night in the summer. Fuck. You don't even need a semi over there. You just need one of those car wash stalls and then slip the cover over it. You know it. You got yourself a little privacy. JCPenney. Yes, sir. Hey, man, that's as good as it gets in my neck of the woods. You got to get in your Sunday's best to go out to JCPenney. Man, they even got like a drive-through for layaway. So you can when you're done paying for it, after the layaway, you can just drive right up and they'll bring it out to you. It's pretty nice. You guys would love it. Attach a sidecar to the moped. I already do. No, I should. I should. That would look retarded. Oh, even more than I look just on the moped. Oh, man. You guys are setting me up for failure. The AB shoes, they revealed to me, it's wearable. Not bad. Ghost, do you ever think of adopting someone around your age? I can cook hella side to go with those Oh, my God. Dude, I want a tomahawk so bad right now. It sounds so fucking delicious. Oh, man, we just took out, I've had the grill out all winter long. I just don't use it a lot in the way. I mean, just the weather gets pretty crazy. But you can still use the grill. I mean, as long as there's not like a ton of wind. But if it's like negative, I mean, it doesn't matter how negative it gets. Like the grill will always start up. It's more the wind is the reason why I don't really grill in the winter. But we got the new grill. Oh, man, we're ready to lock that thing in. Throw some tomahawks on there. Maybe throw some New Yorks. Oh, man, cheesy. Yo, you'll never believe what happened to me. So, we usually get I usually split a quarter of a cow. My aunt, I got several relatives that, raise cattle. Most of them are, they raise heifers and then they get slaughtered. But we'll usually buy, a quarter cow with, my, I'll usually split it, if my mom or, my sister's family. Between the two, I usually can always split. I'll get a quarter of a cow and then I'll split it with like my mom or my sister or whatever. So I'm getting like a half of a quarter, right? So we got a quarter, we ordered it, and they fucking cut, like they got some cheap barber, or not barber, like a butcher. And they like, like our aunt and uncle are, are so cheap that they were too stingy to pay for, like, I guess the butcher we always got. He was booked up. So they just took it to some cheap butcher and they cut our, dude, my New York strips are like a quarter of an inch thick. Like they basically ruined, like, I mean, I should have just gotten it like minced all into ground beef. If I would have known I was getting like good, but usually the pieces of meat were just so good and so tender, like no matter what you got. And they took it to a butcher that let them do my sirloins are like, look like a fucking, like a Kentucky, like a country fried steak. It was crazy. Goes TCL asked the wife. Tell her I'm well behaved. Cheers. Yeah, that's crazy. What's happening, Barack? In the house, player? What up, what up? I've been MIA for a few days. Well, hopefully you're doing well, player. Good to see you, my boy. Did you all get any luck with the price? Nah, I at least didn't. Not on the Travis Scotts yet. Now, there are quite a few raffles. We can definitely go over the raffles for those, but, there are a lot of them. Right now, yesterday, if you've been, following the Discord link going to be down in the video description under the raffle section. There was quite a few raffles live yesterday, especially the undefeated one that closed about 16 hours ago. I did enter that one. That one's also a good one to enter, but there are, like, just in general, quite a few raffles open. Normal, better, Kith, also on the Kith app. Good Hood, Notra, Feature, Sneaker Politics, Extra Butter, just to name a few. SVD, I mean, there's a ton of them also over in the EU if you are looking to enter some more raffles for those. But this will be kind of our last day to get into. If you want the Rodeo Nike SB, we still got a few raffles open for that. And then we also got some raffles open for the CSEF Nike SB. So we got a little bit of, I guess, something for everyone. The CSEF Nike SB is going to be pretty much at all of the U.S. skate shops. I mean, Benjamin, Surf and Skate. We got Blue Tile, APB, Brooklyn Projects. CCS, I believe, is going to be today. It's closed. Yeah, the CCS raffle for the CSEF Nike SB, which is going to be this SB right here. I'm going to put it on the right side of the screen in case you were wondering. FTC. A lot of them are going to be open until, like, today is looking like, the 30th. There's a lot of raffles closing on the 30th, especially in Japan. Most of the raffles in the U.S. are actually closing today. Delhi Skate Shop is another one actually open till the 30th. Kingswell Los Feliz is also open until the 30th. New Star Skate Shop, Pawn Shop Skate Co. also open till the 30th. One Love Skate Shop is actually open till the 1st. Satellite Skate Shop is also open till the 30th. And West Side Skate Shop as well. So still a few places you can get in if you do want those CSEF SBs. Then the rodeos. Let's get on over to the rodeos. I know there's still quite a few raffles for those. Let's go ahead and take a quick gander. Of course, they are going to be dropping the Premier Raffle. The Premier Raffle is still open, or should be. Damn, I wanted to take a look at those. Yeah, the Premier raffle is still open. And then we got, let's see, the Canteen. Here, I'm going to show my screen. The Canteen is still open. All right, so we got Premier Skate Shop. We got the Canteen still open. Are those the only two still open? Yeah, let's see. Yeah, we got Premier. I think so. Yeah, the Premier will be open, I believe, until tomorrow. Yeah, and then the CSEF. Let me go over to CCS. I think CCS has got, yeah, they got a raffle right now for the CSEF Nike SB, which if you're wondering what these look like, in case you weren't here last week, if you're wondering what they look like after you break them in a little bit, they do got an underlay to them. Again, this is the CSEF Nike SB. The underlay kind of has that pink eraser look to it. But pretty sweet. I asked Bulldog to adopt me. I'm Popeye's forearms. I'm a protector. All right. Let's see. We got those bad boys. Yeah, I think that is. I'm trying to see if there's any of the rodeo ones other than the Premier and the Canteen. Yeah, CCS is. I'm guessing they will. We haven't seen them up there yet, but my guess would be that they would be dropping them over there. You know, a raffle. But yeah, right now, at least the ones that I'm seeing have delivery options are going to be Premier and Canteen. Will said, those look way bad. They do, I know. They look pretty good, right? Yeah, that's a good shoe. That's a good shoe. I really like these. For sure. Yeah, there's a lot more raffles open for the CSEF SBs. But yeah, right now, if you do want the rodeo SBs, I would definitely get into the Canteen raffle. That's going to be an EQL raffle. And then, of course, Premier has got just the regular raffle there where you don't need to use your credit card or anything, and then they'll send you the invoice. So those are always good to get into. You know it. And Mo said yes, the answers for the CCS raffle. Absolutely. Yeah, those Sakai's kind of suck. The Sakai Nike Zega Madome. Not really liking that collab at all. Yeah, big up Old School. Always keeping us informed with the latest and the greatest. Let's go over to the Discord and take a quick look. He's also got the answers because those do come with answers. Again, if you're not a part of our Discord link going to be down in the video description. Don't have to wait for another live comp to enter the raffles. You'll see them get loaded up in the raffle section pretty much up to the minute. We also have a raffle later today. Appreciate it, Mo. Already on top of it, my boy. Yeah, the raffle today is going to be on undefeated. I always like to get into the undefeated raffles because they only keep them open for a couple hours. So it's always a good place to get into the raffle. They just had the Jumpman Jack raffle just, I believe, yesterday or the day before. Also, if you look up, again, all of the raffles are going to be up there. If you want to enter the CCS raffle for the CSEF Nike SBs, the answers are right here. The answers are for California Skateboarding Educational Foundation, Nike, in 2017. You can find the answers, again, underneath the raffle section. He also got the raffle links in there, so all you got to do is click on the link, and it'll get you to the point where you can enter. You know it. And sending out good luck and good vibes. We celebrate as well. Let us know if you roll out the W. It'd be a good way to kind of get the week going a little bit. Start celebrating. We do got the ladies in the house. Going to be a nice week. We do got a new intern in the house as well. She's going to be getting down to a new song. So if you guys do get any W's, say hello to Carmen. She will be here for at least the first couple weeks of May. Of course, we also got our B team going to be also in here to bring in the month of May as well. Mother's Day, all that good stuff that comes with May. Got the nice weather. You got the hottie patatis. You starting to get the bikinis. My kind of month. And we're just right around the corner. Going to be a good one. Yeah, absolutely. All right, let's go ahead and take a pop on over. See what else we're working with here. All right, let's go. There we go. A little fast zoom. Damn, dude. Hands off, boy. Hands off, man. She's protected. She's in the protected clan. Oh boy, she's a woman with a lot of moves. She's got some moves, boy. Yeah, don't let the looks fool you. I'm telling you, she can move like something under 100 pounds. Absolutely. That ass just shakes. All right. Hell yeah. Yeah, if you guys haven't already joined the We Rock Dead Stock Discord, what are you waiting for? The link will be down in the Discord or in the video description in case you're watching the stream. You weren't able to catch it live. The link will be available at the bottom of the video. Love to see you guys either in the Discord or in the next live show. All right, what do we got? What else we got going on? The Hammy Tuesday. Oh, one of my favorite days of the week. You know it. Can never let you down on a Tuesday.
Club going up on a Tuesday.
Yeah, Hammy Tuesday. That's definitely the new one. It always gets me excited.
I spend it in Paris. Just for these hoes, they finna fuck. Just for fun, it's all they back. I'm just finna hit. I'm feeling imp. I'm listening to all of my viewers. I feel like the rock.
There we go. You know it. I feel like the rock. Discord link going to be down in the video Discord. You know what? Hammy Tuesday. Bigger Hammy Wednesday. Hitting that hammy. Smacking that hammy Thursday. Friday, we tapping that hammy into the weekend. We got a day for a different day of the week. You know it. A different, what we can call it? The different topic. Yeah. Oh, cheesy. I'm still Discord. Well, I am too. I think, yeah, when you get a little bit older, especially my age, I feel like I'm a little bit illiterate in everything. But hey, we got a lot of people that can point you around, that can really grease the gears for you so everything's working real nice and smooth. You know, if you have any questions, definitely let me know. But yeah, it takes my boomer brain a little bit to, wrap my head around things. It happens. Hell yeah. No, Will goes that mix tough. Gotta find it. I might have to just send it over to you, Will. I don't know. I think it might have been AI, like to Michael. Like it was because it was Playboy Cardi to like Michael, the Michael Jackson beat. I know. I saw it. And I was like, I like that. That'll get everyone off their seats, maybe celebrating a little bit. Hey man, we always gotta pick up the energy a little bit. Especially early in the week. All right, what else we got going on? Man, we got a new D book. Let's take a look at these. These are also going to be dropping this week. Now, we'll take a quick look at these. I mean, you know, it's honestly one of his. In fact, I have a D book. Do you guys want me to open it? I got a D book right to the right of me. I got the Chevy one. I don't know if it's going to be great or not. This one's way better. I guarantee. Yeah, this is probably the best colorway that we've seen on the D-Book one, in my opinion. We got the NBA 95 All-Star colorway. These ones are going to be dropping on Friday, so this is going to be part of the drop list this week as well. These are going to be sprinkled in. I think it's going to be one of those weekends where we come up to it thinking it's going to be kind of a light weekend. And then they just drop the hammer on us. And, you know, we got a couple shock drops. We got a couple, you know, different OG drops. I think it's going to be a pretty wild weekend. You know, they're getting us started tomorrow, you know, midway through the week on our hump day. They're going to give us the business. And hopefully we can finesse a few W's, you know, make it worth our time. I definitely want a dub on the Cortez and the Salehi, man. I could care less about the Jumpman Jacks. I just want the Salehi and the Cortez. And I think we should be able to get those bad boys. Let's unbox. Let's fucking do it. You don't have to tell me twice. Fucking A, I got them right here. Don't make fun of my small jacket. It fits me, God damn it. Don't let anyone tell me my jacket's too small. All right. I'm telling you, I'm getting bigger sizes. We kind of went up a size. So, you know, until we get the beach bod ready to go, we're going to be looking a little plump in some of our fits. Let's just put it that way. Oh man, I have a feeling these are going to be dusty. Oh no, maybe they'll be cool. I'm not just kidding. Oh man, I thought we were gonna get a cooler box. That's for sure. Dude, I literally don't have a shirt underneath this. And like I gotta like literally unzip it. Like I mean I can zip it up, but like it's choking me a little bit, but yeah. Fat man in a little coat. That's exactly what it is. It sucks. All right, here we go. Oh, okay, we got an upgrade in tissue paper. Okay, we got some cars on the front. We got some Chevys. Mostly Chevy Jeeps, though. Like what D-Book drives. That mustard Jeep, but this one's blue. So, yeah, you see a ton of Jeeps on the front. Nothing too great. You know, upgrade of paper. And then we got the D-Books just wrestling, you know, nice and snug in the box there. All right, let's take a look at these. Man, dude, the outsole should have been clear, man. That's a bummer. I did think the first thing on the outsole, I thought this was going to be milky clear. The outsole would have definitely looked better if it would have been like transparent or translucent. Not transparent. If it would have been translucent, I think if it would have been that milky colorway, but been a little bit more translucent, I think it would have slapped a little harder. Here we got the Chevrolet on the back hit there. I kind of like that. I got to say, the suede is a lot nicer than I thought it was going to be. Okay? When I first got these, I thought they were going to be kind of hard. I thought it was going to be kind of like a rough suede. Honestly, it wouldn't have surprised me if the suede looked like the suede on the Jordan 4 SB. You know how it's like really coarse and rough around like the vamp? This actually kind of surprises me. The material's very nice. Now, I'm already seeing a fucking defect that there can't be any way that this looks good. My shoe box. Dude, my toe box is looking dusty. Look at how thin my toe is. Look at this. Right here. Right here. You see how little, like this is it looks like an inch, and then on the sides, the cut is like 2 or 3 inches. Only it gets like really thin right here. I don't know what the hell happened there. Like if the outsole, like you see how it like kind of, it comes up like, you know, you get to here and then it comes up like this, like it's almost oval. Yeah, that's got to be something fucked up with the shoe. My toe box is going to be like super tight on the top of my foot. These might not even fit me. I don't know. What do you guys think? Yeah, I mean, the materials are nicer than I thought. Like I said, the suede is pretty nice. Now, are you going to be able to see my finger as I run through it? No. With those Supreme Nike SBs that are coming up, it looks like you can literally put your finger over it and you'll get lines in it. It's not that bougie. Not that bougie. But I am surprised how nice it is. I will say that. You know, and then you got the little hit right here. Of course, you got the Chevy hit. When the water breaks the Chevy, who got the hooch? Baby, who got the only sweetest thing in the world? Yeah. It's honestly not bad. Again, you give me a translucent bottom, like a milky clear outsole. And then obviously, you know, fix the toe box here. Look at that toe box. There's definitely something wrong with that toe box. You know, you can just see it in there. Like it gets super, super thin on the top. But other than that, I got to say for my first D-book, I kind of like them. You know, I'm still waiting for the Shea Gilgeous-Alexander Converse. I feel like that's the only like lobster butter colorway I need. I don't know. Yeah, let me know what you guys think in the chat. Let me know if they're cops, if they're drops, if you hate them. But yeah, they're pretty simple, pretty plain. Yeah. Mr. Sheridan said, I bet you won't be able to fit them. They run hella tight. Yeah, if they run... Even if they run true to size, I won't be able to fit them because they were so, like, I didn't get a size 10 in them. Unfortunately, I had to go true to size. So, yeah, they might be a little bit tight. But, you know, we're pretty good at breaking things in. Over here. That reminds me, the QC on my Bronson Untitled New Balance was absolute cheeks. Oh, bro. The one side looks like the upper was placed on the sole, super crooked. Oh, the quality control on the New Balance 990 V6 Untitled. Really? Yeah, it looked pretty crooked. I didn't know that, Brock. I haven't seen too many quality control issues on those. Interesting. There we go, MP. What's poppin', player? There we go, deal. Yo, what's happening? Good morning. Good to see you, player. Happy Tuesday. We in it to win it.
Club going up on a Tuesday.
Mr. Sheridan said, I went a half size up. I could have went a full size. Oh, bro, those aren't fitting me at all. MP said I got the green ones. I think those were the Flagstaff ones. There we go. We got the hometown state right there, MP. I think, yeah, they made a Sedona one and a Flagstaff one. The Flagstaff one with better colorway, in my opinion. The Sedona colorway kind of it looks beautiful. in the natural environment. Don't get me wrong, some of the most beautiful landscapes you'll see, but on a sneaker, the Sedona colorway, it's kind of like a salmon pink colorway. Might not be everyone's favorite, but I do like the story behind those collabs as well. But you definitely got the better colorway for sure. Hell yeah. He likes them. 6.5 feels good. Small foot gang. gang. You know it. We're here with you, heart and spirit. We're with the Bigfoot and Smallfoot. Lock and step, baby. You know it. When I get home, I'll post a pic in the Discord of the crooked Bronsons. It's painful. Yeah, I would love to see that, bro. Appreciate it. The Chevy green ones. Oh, shit. Okay, so you got the Blazers. I think it is what you're saying. Hell yeah. Mikey, big salutes. A book one or a comfy basketball shoe. Wore a pair for 6 hours and was good. Damn. So they're way more comfortable than the Air Force One then, huh? Yeah, I was hoping they were. I just hope, man. I just got a pair where the quality control in the toe box. Like, look at this, Mikey. You see how on at the very middle of my shoe, how small that toe box is? I didn't go up a half size on these, so I hope they fit. I'll probably try them on off camera and maybe do like a short video or whatever. But if I end up not uploading a short video, I'll try them on and I'll let you guys know tomorrow or whenever I try them on how they fit. I hope they fit, but it sounds like they might be a little small. Yeah, I should. The only reason why I didn't go up is because they didn't have I waited too long to cop, and they were already sold out of my size 10. Unfortunately. But I did want to use them for I don't know. I kind of wanted to skate in them. And then I did want to use them for, the summer months. Like indoor, outdoor hooping. I got these ones, and I got the Puma Mellow MB04. And I tell you what, you know where I might go? You know what I might end up copping? I might end up going for dude, these ones. Dude, that new Steph Curry fucking shoe. I kind of like those. And then, we're going to take a look at the... we also have a new colorway of the Kyrie Irving and a Kai 2 Mother's Day. We'll take a look at that unheard of Adidas Grandma's Couch, and then we'll also take a look at that Action Brunson as well. But let me show you the new Currys. Now, this was not the colorway he wore last night. I probably can pull those up. The colorway he wore last night looked really buttery. But yeah, I think the new Curry shoe, again, Curry 10 through Curry 13 are like my favorite silhouettes. Definitely not the most iconic. I would say some of his earlier ones, just from him winning championships in them. But these ones look a lot more comfortable for my foot. Now, last night he wore a very, very good colorway. It was like a lavender colorway. It was butter. Let me go ahead and he had I don't know if they're gonna be up here, but let's take a quick look at the ones last night. Dude, yeah, Jalen Green had a sweet pair. I'm not gonna lie either. I kind of like the Jalen Green sneakers. But yeah, just putting this one up. It's a pretty simple Adidas Addy Zero, but it was a pretty dope colorway. It was a pretty dope colorway. And yeah, we're looking at the Curry. This is not from last night, or at least, yeah, he wore a purple colorway last night. He wore a purple colorway. I don't know if we have any more pictures of the purple colorway. I haven't seen him yet. Yeah, because that was the curry. Yeah, the two Eddie Zeros. Sorry, I'm just kind of going through these. Yeah, so the purple one I'm not seeing. Not seeing yet. The one he had on last night, but it was pretty dope. It was like a lavender. I want those curry, dude. I know. They're pretty sweet. I'm telling you, yeah, they kind of look like like I said, I like Under Armour. I feel like since like the Curry 10, you know, they've had like a similar silhouette like since the Curry 10. I don't know if we can pull up all of the Curry. Oh yeah, I don't have that poster anymore. All of the Curry sneakers. I had a nice little. All right, let's see if they they pop up. I don't think so. All right. Yeah, I'll probably have to bring him maybe tomorrow or later this week. But I have like a chart that shows all the Curry models, all the GT models, all the D-Book. Well, you know, there's only one D-Book model, but you know what I'm saying. It'll take. It's just basically got a chart of all the silhouettes, whether it's Kobe silhouettes or Steph Curry silhouettes. I don't have it ready for this show, but that's kind of, I saw the layout and of the Currys, and I noticed where I started liking them a lot more was like at the Curry 10. Because the Curry 11, Curry 12, I liked all those. This is definitely got it like a different midsole, but the uppers are pretty similar. Like the last 4 years, they've been kind of like low tops. Yeah, but again, the colorway last night was freaking sweet. It was like a baby purple colorway. They looked really good on camera. We also again got Supreme coming up. Not going to be dropping until Thursday. But what's kind of cool about Supreme this week, if you are an Ernie fan, an Ernie Barnes fan, I just wanted to talk a little bit about the design and everything going to be dropping. Ernie Barnes was a former NFL player who became widely known for his distinctive paintings, which have inspired many and led to numerous reproductions of his style. Barnes began painting during his college years after his art instructor made him aware of the fact that the artist who is useful to America is one who studies his own life and records it through the medium of art, manners, and customs of his own experience. His art is rich, expressive, and captivates a significant part of the African American experience, history, and the realities of his own life at the time. Eric Barnes consistently painted his characters with their eyes closed to symbolize how people often fail to truly see one another's humanity. That is very true. After receiving negative reactions to his The Beauty of the Ghetto exhibition, he realized that many people judge others based on race or poverty without recognizing their inner value or potential. The closed eyes represent this blindness, a lack of empathy and true understanding between people. One of the most famous paintings by Barnes is the Sugar Shack. Here, let me just put up the painting before I read the rest of this. That way you guys can see what we're talking about. But yeah, that is his artwork. One of the most famous paintings by Barnes is the Sugar Shack, which was featured in the television series Good Times, and most notably used by Marvin Gaye for his 1976 album, I Want You. Ryan Coogler also recreated this painting for his latest film, Sinners, actually releasing this month as well. There are two versions of the Sugar Shack. The original purchased by Eddie Murphy for $50,000 and a second version created by Barnes in 1976. which was currently sold at Christie's for $15.3 million and is currently displayed at the California African American Museum. This is far from the only time Barnes' work has appeared in other artists' projects. His art has been featured on Curtis Mayfield's Something to Believe In, several albums by the Crusaders, and B.B. King's Making Love Is Good For You, to name just a few. But yeah, real cool history here. Even if you don't like the paintings, I just thought we would kind of do a little backdrop, because it definitely opened myself up. I wasn't familiar with his art. And now, even after reading just about the figures in the painting and, you know, having the eyes closed, so much meaning. So much meaning. And, yeah, nice little history there in case anyone was wanting to know a little bit more about the collaboration. All right. And then, yeah, we got a bunch of pieces going to be dropping for the collab, the Ernie Barnes collab. If we could just go to the right-hand side. Again, this isn't going to be dropping until Thursday. But we got skateboard decks. We got the, looks like it's got like a fleece jacket. And then you got the button-up shirt. You got the jean shorts. And then you got the camp hat. That as well as the full drop list. Again, we will go over the drop list either tomorrow or Thursday before the Supreme drop. There's also some GR items also going to be dropping as well. A $20,000, what's that thing called? A $20,000 C-Bob? C-Bob right there. I am guessing if you're a diver, that will probably work out a little bit more. They're also dropping some leather goods and then just some basic GR items as well. Probably one of the best items is going to be that zip-up jacket. And then, of course, the Ernie Barnes collab stuff. I'm probably going to be taking some wallet W's this week. Tomorrow might be kind of expensive. Dylan said, yeah, Eddie Murphy. Yeah, man. And he got a good deal on it, too, it seems like. Because the one in the museum is like, didn't they say it was like 15 million or something? Yeah. The original painting. Yeah, so the original painting Eddie Murphy bought for $50,000. And the second one, so it was basically, he painted another one, and he created that in 1976. So after he painted Eddie Murphy's painting, and they sold that one for $15 million. So Eddie Murphy's painting is probably worth, means he had the original, his is probably worth, shit, if the second painting sold for $15 million, the first one's probably worth like 20, maybe 25. That's crazy. Yeah, I always love these behind the design stories. Big up Drops GG. They do every once in a while, they'll do a little history of the design, and I always love kind of digging into it a little bit as well. All right, let's go ahead and move our window over. What else we got going on? Oh, and then we also, we got the Kyrie Anta Kai 2 Mother's Day. We also got the Action Bronson New Balance 992. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. I want to just basically talk about that and then the Grandma's Couch 2. We'll talk about the Action Brunsons and then the Grandma Couch 2, and then we're probably going to be close to out of time here. Unless any of you guys wanted to bring anything else up, we can definitely do that. Let's go ahead and take a look at the new 992 colorway that popped up over the weekend. Kind of like a nice everyday, like dude, I don't have any brown New Balance. I don't have a lot of brown sneakers in general. This kind of looks like if you would have like almost like a boot color. It's like the perfect colorway, I feel like. I love the orange and the blue. Do I like some of his other shoes better? Probably. I like his 990 V6 probably the most. But I do like when they put these rich colorways on the silhouette. Some of these neutral colorways, whether it's tan, caramel, brown, chocolate, black. I like how we mixed them with a couple bright colorways. The bold orange colorway, kind of that navy colorway. I think they're all right. I've definitely seen better 992. I've definitely seen better 992 collabs, at least that I kind of fit more with my color palette. But I still think I got to comp them. The only one that I have that's tan like this in a comfortable model, like the 992, I have the 990 V6 in the Carhartt colorway. So we can kind of look at those two colorways side by side. And yeah, I got the New Balance Carhartt. Yeah, right there. Looks like the colorways are kind of similar, but it does look like the Carhartt colorway is a little bit lighter. Or maybe a little bit more like caramely. But they're pretty close. Similar color palettes. Yeah. D said, very dope. I'd take it hiking, right? Damn. The hiking brown feel. Absolutely. Yeah, it's just kind of one that I feel like you could get a lot of wear with these, right? It's a good color. I like the orange mixed in it. I always like how orange looks with like olive, tan, caramel. I love the way orange looks with camouflage as well. I think these are a pretty nice colorway. I also like the green hit on the back, the USA. I believe it's in like an olive green colorway. And I love the 992. Hiking and comfort. Absolutely. You know it. Nice and soft, like vaginas for the foot. Smokey! There we go. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Let's go. Good to see you play. Hey, man, we just kind of getting through today. Kind of a low-key morning this morning. But good to see you on a Tuesday.
Club going up on a Tuesday.
There we go. Hell yeah. We're just kind of talking about this week in general. Everything going to be dropping. Everything going to be dropping throughout the week as well. Smoke puff clouds in the chat.
Because I got high. Because I got high.
Love seeing you guys here. Good start to the week. Good morning, good morning.
I'm on that good cushion alcohol.
All right, let's go ahead and pop on over. Yeah, we got one more to talk about as well before we get going this morning. We also got the Unheard Of brand. Now, I heard that there was only going to be 600 pairs. That's right, 600 pairs of the Grandma's Couch 2. And I'm really looking forward to it. As I always am with the Unheard Of brand. Now, I definitely... I feel like it's a little bit of a come down from their previous collab. I really, really like the Piggy collab, both of those colorways. But again, I like the first Grandma's Couch. I think I like this one even better. I like the colorways. I don't know. I mean, I like them both in their own ways. I think the other one, let's see, the Grandma's Couch, we had like a purple one. And then we also had the kind of the, what we call that? The lavender colorway. Yeah, the pink one's definitely looks a lot better in my opinion. And I love the box. You see the little lock box there? Kind of like on, I don't know, when my sister had one of those, like a music box. You know it. Smokey, everyone get that Cortez email update. I think I got one over the weekend. Just basically, saying that they might be sending out some like to check your email. They might be sending out some early pairs. But yeah, then I checked my email right away and unfortunately didn't see anything in there. But yeah, we're going to be tomorrow, 1 o'clock, going to be going down. I don't know which drop I actually like better. Like, is it the Salehi drop tomorrow? Or is the better drop going to be the Cortez 95? I need them both. We got a pretty good week. We also have the Air Max 95 Stanky Pinkies. Also going to be dropping this week. Of course, we got both of our SBs. Also dropping, we got the Rodeo SBs and the CSEF SBs. Again, a lot of raffles did open. If you're looking for some raffles, we did go over the raffles earlier in the stream. There's a lot more raffles for the Jumpman Jack. In case you guys were still wanting to get into the Jumpman Jack raffles. The easiest way, though, would be just to head on over to our Discord. Underneath the raffle section, you will see all of the latest raffle links, whether it is the Mambacitas. Again, those ones are going to be dropping today. Don't forget about that. The undefeated raffle is definitely the best. One of the best raffles because they're only open a few hours. If you do want the Kobe GGs, the Kobe 9s that are going to be dropping, those ones are going to be dropping today in like an hour or two. I think it goes live around noon or 1 o'clock. So the link's already in the raffle section. And then, of course, it has all your Jumpman Jack raffles as well. So don't forget to enter into those raffles so you get yourself a dub ski. I need some new every day. Summer Crocs. Oh, Smokey, these are so sweet. Oh, man. Yeah, the Nina Chanel Soleil Benberry Croc. Dude, the glow-up pack on these is incredible. Incredible. There's the shoe and then the glow-up pack. They almost have like a glow-up pack like they had on that Hillside jacket over the weekend. It is lights out, you know? That thing you might have to put a pair of glasses on. Some stunner shades. Can't look at that one. That'll hurt the vision right there. Get blinded by the light. Wrapped up like a douche into the rotor in the night. Casting couch. Yeah, right? Grandma's couch you trying to take. No kidding. To follow up the grandma's couch collaboration, yeah, the next one we need the casting couch Nike SB. Let's give this one some competition. That would be so sick, dude. Oh, man. Yeah, the casting couch. Yeah, I need some of those Crocs, man. I tell you what. The Riz pack on those is definitely up a notch or two. Absolutely. My granny had a queue, the sitting room nobody sat in. At least two then TV. Yeah, my grandma's room was like that too. Like the only place like we ever sat, it felt like is like the kitchen area. Then there was like the living room where like only grandpa's. Yeah, there was like grandpa's recliner, but like with his like it was kind of uncomfortable because like it was like broken into like his like body structure. So when you were a little kid, like no matter how you would lay on it, it would be so uncomfortable. And then my grandma and grandpa only had like 2 channels and still do. They still don't have cable to this day. So yeah. Grandma's house was always a little boring. But we always had fun with always had to go outside, play some baseball out at the farm. Sometimes we go feed the cat. There's always something to do. I didn't know any different, so I didn't complain much when I was younger. Hell yeah. All right. Let's see. I think that is where we're probably going to leave it. Unless anyone has anything they wanted to talk about, bring up before we get ripping. Again, tomorrow is going to be a pretty busy day. Wednesday, between the Jumpman Jacks. And then we also have the Salehi Benberries. And we also have the Cortez drop tomorrow. Again, 3 bangers going to be dropping. I would like all 3 of them. If I only can get one, dude, the Salehis are number 1. Those ones are number 1. The Cortez are right below it, like maybe a 1B. I hope we can get them. We'll see what happens. Again, the Cortez drop tomorrow isn't going to be until 1 o'clock Central Time. So 2 o'clock Eastern. Those ones will be going live. And before we do get going, I wanted one more thing. We did get a new Nigel Sylvester silhouette. Now, this silhouette does kind of look like the PS8 Nike SB. We've seen a bunch of those PS8 Nike SBs. They've dropped up probably every single colorway. But let me go ahead and we'll take a look at these, and then I'll let you guys get ripping. I need sneaker news. All right, I need sneaker news. Did we not fucking upload one of those? We also have a CDG Bape collaboration. Also going to be dropping over the weekend as well. And there's also a CDG. Again, there's a lot of different pieces. You got the shoes. And then you also, again, got a bunch of merch. Again, this is going to be dropping over the weekend. Still got plenty of time before, of course, those go live. And then there's also that On collab. There's also a really cool On Pleasures collab of all brands. Oh, sorry about that. Of all brands. Yeah, look at these. I know I don't have any of these On Cloud Foams, but I know a lot of people that swear by them. And I was looking to get like a dope collab, and I got to say this one is not the worst. I don't think I'll end up copping them. But definitely an interesting looking shoe. Especially for, if you're on your feet a lot, working out, hiking, etc. All right. There's also a one-piece Spalding collab coming up as well. It looks like you got 3 different basketballs going to be dropping. They're not going to be dropping till July 4th. It's going to be a summer collab, but I just wanted to bring that up in our show today. Another shoe that's also right around the corner is the Lil Yachty Air Force One. Another shoe that I definitely want to get in the collection. And I think that is going to be it. And then, of course, the Cortez. Again, these are going to be dropping tomorrow. We also got the Nina Chanel's going to be dropping tomorrow as well. And then we got the Jumpman Jacks. All going to be dropping tomorrow. Should be a nice day. And then we did get some more pictures of the in-hand version of the Hearts and Rec Nike SB. Of course, we do got some close-ups of some of the details on these. I absolutely can't wait till the Arts and Rec SB drops. But again, we got some good drops until then, whether it's the Limousine Skate SB or some of the SBs dropping over the weekend, like the CSEF SB or the Rodeo Nike SB. Again, I don't think you can go wrong with any of those bad boys. Smokey, what's the significance of I'm not sure. Oh, it's the Bape Como de Garçon Osaka 5-year anniversary. So it's the 5-year anniversary for their Osaka store. I thought it was Chanel number 5. Chanel number 5. Back in my handbag days when I used to sell women's handbags, Yeah, I saw a lot of Chanel number 5. That would be like an addition. They would grab the perfume with the handbag and I could get the multi-sale. Oh, man, those were the times. Those are the times. All right, and then last, we went over all the raffles. Again, get into those raffles. Jumpman Jack, CSEFSB, and the Rodeo SB. And then last but not least, we do got these dropping this week as well. They are going to be dropping Friday, May 2nd. It is, again, a pretty sweet D-Book colorway. And I got to say, I think I like the purple ones better than the new Chevys that we got in hand. But tomorrow we'll definitely be live for the morning. I'll go live in the morning. And then we'll at least go over all of the morning drops. We'll probably be live until the Salehi drop. I'll probably have to leave right before that 11 o'clock hour. And then the Cortez drop will be, again, at 1 in the afternoon. So, we'll kind of get ready for everything in the morning, talk about the drops, and kind of pick up where we left off today. I'm sure we'll have a lot more sneaker leaks also to take a look at in the next 24 hours as well. But tomorrow we definitely getting the week started with a bang. That is for sure, and I'm pretty excited about it. All right, guys, thank you so damn much for everyone coming in today. Appreciate all the support as always. We'll be back tomorrow morning as well. Thank you guys for everyone joining us today on a Tuesday.
On a Tuesday.
You know it. And have a good rest of the day. All right, guys. I think that is going to be it. Smoke Puff Clouds in the chat.
Because I got high.
Yo, big up Eagles fan. Yo. Good to see you. We got the DM. Sorry. That Bulldog sent. Let's see. Go over there before I say goodbye. Looks like we got some Eric Emanuel over there as well. All right. How we looking there? Oh, shit. There we go. Yo. Bulldog sent this over. The Bulldog sent this over. Yeah, it looks like he got the new Raiders fan collectible. Old school. You better. There you go. You better take your energy over to Bulldog. He got the Raiders fan pack right. That is hilarious. That's what the Cardinals pack should look like. That's exactly what the Cardinals pack. The Cardinals off season right here. It works probably for both teams. Guys, thank you so damn much. Love all the energy. Thanks for joining us. Thank you for the support. Without you guys, we'd be nothing. We are on our way. Again, 18 months in a row. You guys been the number one chat. Bang on those chests a little bit. Bang on your backs, guys. You definitely deserve it. We truly do got the best chat on YouTube, especially. Shit, I would put us against all of the channels. Of course, we got the up-and-coming ones, but I would take that across the board. Thank you guys so much. Have a good rest of the day. It's been your boy, J-Mac. I'll see you on the next one. Whoop, whoop.
Girl, shake it fast for me. Shake it fast for me. Shake it fast for me. Shake it fast for me, girl. Shake it.
Drip Eliante, pulling up, feeling like Harry Belafonte. Look at my racks, feel like Serena went from the backs.
Come on, come here, come a little closer. Don't be afraid, no, I don't wanna hurt you. Little more, come near, let me just show you. Don't know, can't talk, let me just show you. Don't be obsessive, it could be intensive, it could be explosive, it could be offensive. Don't be defensive, don't be aggressive, it will be a waste cause we could be expensive. You need a little fee in your life, you need a little me in your life. I wanna see the sea in your eyes, you need to be free. Hey.
Move, body, move.
body till you move. Move. Body move. Move your body till you.
You're running through my mind with a shotgun. I'm running out of time, but I'm not done. Yeah, I don't need to run, it will come to me. I don't need to fight, but I keep moving, keep moving. Even what I lose, yeah, I keep moving. Put on my shoes, yeah, I keep moving. There's no room to refuse. Don't you mess with us, we're not afraid. Look at us, no, there is nothing to discuss. I'm not okay, but I'll get up. I know the way, no, I won't stop. I know this game, I won't give up. It takes some time to reach the top. Let's take a break, here comes the drop. Don't be obsessive, it could be intensive. It could be explosive, it could be offensive. Don't be defensive, don't be aggressive. It will be a waste, cause we could be expensive. You need a little fee in your life. You need a little me in your life. I wanna see the sea in your eyes. You need to be free.
Move. Move. Body move. Move your body till you move. Move. Body move. Move your body till you.